talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Kuria Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories, contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 traversing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's vote for favorite local talent to the limelight. Waito Music Awards. We are the legends of Nyanza. The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from whichever place you're coming from. At the crack of the dawn, the birds chirp out their wings while sounds are bray here and there. A number of people are also out for their various activities of the day. We as well on the vibrant morning TV here on BTV Kenya has kicked on. Call me Ocheng Geoffrey Onyango. As usual, we are having this big session just to have it done. I know a number of things are out there which I will get to the paper review and see some of the most important areas that you can be briefed upon. Just as you can have it from the beginning is that there have been issues. The weekend was that large and a number of things have happened. So with that involvement of the National Mourn Hour, of which the General CDF officer Ogola was buried among others who got to the crash of the plane previously, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got various newspapers here that I would wish to get to and see if I can get you a brief on the same. Ladies and gentlemen, on the People Daily, of course, I've got various newspapers here. Let me begin with the People Daily, where on the first page you are told that end of a journey. So this is just capacitated to the late General Francis Ogola, whereby President Ruto leads the nation to pay a grand farewell to General Francis Ogola, who died in the plane crash. Officers put their best foot forward for send-off as politicians demand a probe into the death of the commander. So following the burial that was carried out yesterday, the politicians across the country have come out for the probe on if the investigation can be done by the national government to probe what could have accrued towards the death of General Francis Ogola, along others that were got to the crash of the plane. So that is on page number 1 of the Daily People, ladies and gentlemen. As we proceed to the second page, is that nation bids by to CDF Francis Ogola in Siaya. So if you can have that page there, you can see a senior military officer saluting during the burial service of the late Chief of Defense, Francis Ogola. So General Francis Ogola is at Senator Obama Kogelo primary yesterday. Senator Obama has a place at Kogelo. That's where the mission was carried out, according to this newspaper here. So we are told that a fallen general said to have preferred a simple burial during or requiring the family members to bury him without a coffin. So before he passed on, he asked the family that in case one day he will die, then let him just be buried, a simple burial without a coffin. So that is told here on this same page. So General Francis Omondi Ogola, the 10th military boss and the first to die while in office, was yesterday buried in a full-scale military honor in a ceremony that was marked in accordance with his wishes. So the burial, which was conducted just 3 days after the death, was marked by precision, simplifying and precision and simplicity and low budge. So the first general was buried without a coffin on a piece of cloth covering his body. So he was buried with just a piece of cloth covering his body by his wish, and the ceremony was attended only by family members, friends, members of the military, as well as the current and former government officials. Despite the state protocols requiring a lot of time, the burial went on smoothly and seamlessly. A number of people gathered there, putting into consideration the wishes of the family, the military protocols, and the traditional and that of the church. So according to his sister Perish Onyango, Ogola was to be buried 48 hours after breathing his last. So according to the message is that he was to be buried 48 minutes, 48 hours after his last breath. So that is what is shown on this page. So on his words, he told me, Perish, a soldier can die anytime. So if I die, I want to be buried within 48 hours. The sister said. However, when she asked him what he meant, so he added that, Perish, I know you can give them problems, so I am adding you more hours. Let it be 72 hours. So it was a negotiation of how long General Francis would take before he is buried, just when he has perhaps he would pass on any time beginning that last hour of breath, ladies and gentlemen. So the sisters say that a soldier, according to General Francis, is that a soldier can die any time, and if a soldier dies, the longest hours possible within the day should be 48. When the sister asked her what he meant, or asked him what he meant, then he said There is a room as well for bargaining, maybe with family members, the protocols from the government, the military, that is. Let it be 72 hours, of course, was implemented yesterday. That's according to page number 2 of the People Daily. We also have the Nation Media, where the Daily Nation, where we are told that a gallant soldier rest. So this gallant soldier rest is the title here, of which I want to see what is accruing. Quite a number of photo portraits are put forward on this page, whereby family, friends, leaders, and colleagues come together to final farewell to the late Chief of Defense, General Francis Ogola. So if you can have the same copy, you'll find that Vice Chief of Defense Forces, General Charles Kahiriri, speaking at the Senator's 7th Obama Kogelo Primary School in Siaya County yesterday during the funeral of the late Chief of Defense Forces. That is also browsed over there, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, there's also family members of the Chief late Defense Officer Ogola arrives at the Senator Obama for the same. So grief-stricken KDF officers mourn. So the KDF officers also mourn during the funeral service of the boss of the late General Francis Ogola, who died on Thursday after a chopper crash. So that has also been shown on the same page. As we proceed to the second page here, we are told that some of the mourners who came to bid farewell to the late Chief of Defense Forces, General Francis Ogola, also sat and had the ceremony done so well. As well on the same page, the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi also addressed the mourners during the funeral of the late Chief of Defense during the burial. So that has also been shown on that same page. Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed to the Star. The Star on the first page says, Oburu others seek truth on Ogola's death. So Oburu has come out in the public saying that we need to know exactly what has happened towards the death of Ogola. So Nyanza politicians say the region has in the past suffered many assassinations. And now this is another story that has also been created here that says that call for an investigation on the cause of the accident that claimed the life of Chief of Defense Forces General Francis Ogola, and 9 others denominated his burial at his home in Siaya County, even as President William Ruto promised thorough probe. So leaders, politicians from Nyanza now claim that Chief of Defense should now be looked upon, and the investigation should be carried out with that instancy to probe exactly what could have happened that accrued and claimed the death of the soldiers, including the CDF Defense Force officer. Now we are told here by an incident that took place at the Bomas of Kenya. The tallying center of 2022 general election was also revisited during the ceremony. So some of the politicians also came along and said that Ogola was amongst those that tried to turn down the victory of His Excellency Samoei Ruto at Bomas of Kenya. This review has been trending since the death or the crash of the plane, and that if it was so, immediately after a few months, General Ogola was called upon to resume the office of the Chief of Defense Forces. So this one was also revisited on the same page. They say that an accident that took place at the Bomas of Kenya was also addressed over here. So the General Ogola and 9 other military personnel died in the helicopter crash last Thursday in Caben, Elgeyo Marakwet County. So the Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale claimed that discussions he had with the general on what transpired at Bomas revealed it was a setup. So it was a setup according to the Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale, and that there was a discussion that was held while at the Bomas of Kenya, and that this death of Francis Ogola, General, and the other military personnel was a setup. Now that's according to this page. It says that the General Ogola was the deputy CDF, and it was unclear even to him how he was picked to accompany the National Security Council members to Bomas case. So Ogola, before he became full chief defense officer, was called upon to take charge, to also receive the office of the senior most while he was in the office as the deputy. So it is in the public domain that this setup was created earlier than anybody could imagine. So Siaya Senator Oburu Oginga called for a thorough and professional investigation into the helicopter crash that killed Ogola and 9 others. All right, so that's according to Oburu and Siaya. The other section of it is that Ogola's son is now talking over here. So we want to hear from what he says. So he says that Oburu said his brother, opposition leader Raila Odinga, did not attend the burial because he was indisposed. So he added that retired President Uhuru Kenyatta was out of the country but had sent his condolences to the family. As a community of the Luo, we have suffered tragedies where some of our sons have been assassinated. We had the likes of Tom Mboya, Robert Ouko, and others, and that it is a complaint that has been raised, and this time investigation should be now carried out thoroughly. That's according to the son of Ogola. So at Bomas of Kenya, in tragedies, is that an accident that took place at the Bomas of Kenya, the tallying center of 2022 general elections, was revisited during the burial ceremony. So Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale, just as I said, claimed that discussions he had with the general on what transpired at Bomas revealed it was a setup over there. So Duale claimed that during his meeting with Ogola, the general showed him text message that he sent to his superiors questioning his presence at Bomas. So he questioned to his superiors, why is it that I'm at Bomas? It was something that actually did not get to him as he thought it would be. So Siaya Senator James Orengo also dispelled allegations that General Ogola went to Bomas to try and change the outcome of the 2022 elections. Okay, so that has also been addressed over there. Let's see what's happening on page number 5 over the Star. We're told that probe CDF's death, Azimio la Umoja said. So still on this page is about the death of the general, whereby other tributes say that the National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula said General Ogola had a clarity of mind about what should be done to secure the country. Okay, that has also been addressed there. So Tanzania Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Biteko, who presented President Samia Hassan, said his country stands with Kenya. Morning, the Mrs. of General Ogola, adding that he has set a good example to be emulated to the occurrences. Okay. That is that, ladies and gentlemen. We're pushing on to the second session of the day. Of course, this is the newspaper's review today on BTV Kenya, your home live TV. Hereby is Ocheng Geoffrey Onyango. This is the first session of the segment of which all along, according to difference of various newspapers, the death and burial of Ogola and the claim of the set of the death of Francis Ogola, CDF officer, and the 9 others. I don't know what your verdict, your point of verdict is about, but as well you can have it done, place it over there. You can like, comment, and share for this information to reach very many. And we are pushing on to the last bit of it, of which I want to see on these other pages on what maybe is presented over here. On page number 1 of The Nation, still we are told that I appointed CDF Ogola on merit, not politics, says Ruto. So Dr. Samoei Ruto says that he appointed Francis Ogola, CDF, because of his merits. The qualifications, remember, previously from his own words, the president of Kenya, Samoei Ruto, I said that Ogola, according to those others that have been in the field for that quite good duration of time, Ogola became the best. They became the best according to the CV that he presented. That's why he chose on him. Even though Ogola was amongst the group that went to Bomas of Kenya to turn down the victory of His Excellency, the President. So on this page, he said that I appointed the CDF Ogola on merit, not politics. Now, that is the President talking. So President William Ruto has said yesterday that given a chance, he would appoint General Francis Ogola as his Chief of Defense Forces again, if at all given chance, because he was chosen on or appointed on a merit. The President again said that the head of state that yesterday his decision to appoint General Ogola was based on merit and not politics, as it has been claimed. So in his own words, he talked here and said that I had made a conscious, deliberate decision that we were to go by merit, professionalism and proficiency before the community, and that it is how I decided General Ogola was going to continue beginning CDF. So it is an appointment I am proud of, he said on Saturday. Said it on Saturday. Okay, thank you so much. That is what the verdict of His Excellency the President, according to how he came to appoint the CDF Francis Ogola on that particular post. He says that it wasn't politics, it was a decision that he made by himself based on the merit that Francis Ogola had in comparison to others across the country in that particular department. All right, so addressing mourners yesterday during the burial of General Francis Ogola, the head of state applied that investigation into the helicopter's crash that killed the late CDF and 9 others in Elgeyo Marakwet will be detailed and will not be interfered with. So in his own words, he said, I made a commitment because it is true we have lost many Kenyans to such like killings and executive executions in the past. So he said, and without any fear of contradictions, I want to state here that there will never be extrajudicial killings or executions under my watch. We will never have bodies of people in River Yala. He said in preference in bodies of people recovered from River Yala the previous day. So the president said that still is going to work out on how to condemn this in the strongest words possible, and also to make sure that none of such cases or judicial killings would be realized if he's still at work. Again over here is opposition leader responding to the opposition leader who had called for investigations in the death of Ogola. President Ruto said he has confidence the probe will tell it all and bring the matter to closure, and everybody will see. So at a glance, President William Ruto said his decision to appoint General Ogola was based on the merit and not political. That has also been addressed on that particular page. So the head of state pledged that investigations into the helicopter crash that killed the late CDF and 9 others in Elgeyo Marakwet will be detailed as soon as possible. So that has also been addressed, ladies and gentlemen, as we are pushing on to the second page over here. Let me see what is in here. I want to see exactly what's coming in. Okay, as we are proceeding, I want to send my voice of verdict. The claim on the probe on what happened, and maybe at River Yala, most oftenly it has been seen that a number of people are killed over there and be placed there, dumped carelessly. Investigations have been done. Now, across the country, members of the state, particularly His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, the president, says that it will never happen as his watch. It will initiate an immediate investigation throughout seeing that deaths are reduced. I think this is a good initiative, and if at all it can be done contrary to what the people have been seeing all along, then it can be all, because a number of people have died based on the same. The Daily Nation is the next magazine, newspaper that I have here, whereby final send-off is also displayed here. The final send-off is here, whereby whereby a number of people have chipped in to see how it was prior. It's send off. Okay, there's another newspaper that I have here for Swahili, and it is Taifa Leo. Kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo, mtazamaji, msikilizaji, moja kwa moja tena tunapata kwamba katika ukurasa wa kwanza tunaambiwa kwamba badili mbinu za kukabili majangili, badili mbinu za kukabili majangili. Chama cha NASA chasema mbinu za siasa zinazoathiri elimu bondeni. Kwenye bonde la Ufa kumekuwa na mbinu za athari ambazo mara nyingi utekelezwa kwa minajili ya kuwepo kwa ujangili unaoathiri masuala haya. Haya yote yamejadiliwa katika ukurasa wa kwanza wa gazeti la Taifa Leo. Vile vile tunapata kwamba katika gazeti hilo viongozi kutoka Nyanza na Azimio wasisitiza uchunguzi wa kina uweze kufanywa kubaini kilichosababisha ajali ya ndege. Hapo hivyo katika ukurasa huo uchunguzi uweze kufanywa kubaini kipi ama kile ambacho kiliweza kusababisha ajali ile ya ndege na kumuua Generali Francis Ogola na wengine 9. Tunaambiwa kwamba buriani generali Hapa hivi katika ukurasa wa kwanza kuna picha za maafisa tekelezi katika idara ya katika idara mbalimbali. Wapo hapa katika shughuli nzima ya kumpa heshima zake za mwisho Jenerali Francis Ogola. Baadhi ya viongozi wameweza kuzungumza kuhusu kifo cha wale ambao walihusika katika ajali ile ya ndege. Tunaambiwa hapa chini kwamba Kalonzo yazungumza, anasema kwamba wendani wake waweze kuachana na mvutano na yeye. Jambo hilo pia limeweza kuzungumziwa hapo moja kwa moja. Mtazamaji, msikilizaji wa BTV Kenya, your home live TV, tunaposonga namna hiyo tunapata kwamba katika ukurasa mwingine hapa wa The Standard. So we are getting back to The Standard, where we are told that the health and science. So living with endometriosis has made me stronger. So this a lady who has just displayed her photo on the first page of the Standard Media magazine. Says that along with 190 million women and the gifts of reproductive age globally, Beryl Akinyi lives with a chronic condition, often synthesizing on how all those others should stop the stigma on that particular disease. That is that on that. There's another newspaper here, and that is the Planet Action. The Planet Action is here, whereby we are told at the day dim reminder. Okay, so you can have it for yourself there and see what the daily dim reminder is all about in Kenya and the pollution structure across different countries. This has also been displayed over here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that is on the Planet Action. As we are proceeding to the second page, that is the Business Daily. On the Business Daily, dollar rally drives shillings to 5 a day, weakening the streak. So that has also been done. This is business, and that dollar now has gone down by 5 on daily basis. So you can as well have it and read it for yourself on the Business Daily. The Standard: Ruto promises thorough probe to allay suspicion. Okay, that has also been shown over here, and that President pledges to make public the investigation report to Azimio leaders pile pressure Francis on the death of General Ogola and others in a country with unresolved high-profile murders. So that has also been addressed there. On the Star, senators plan to extend term limits. So on the Star newspaper, it is also creates the office of the Prime Minister, similar to the proposals in the NADCO report. So senators are pushing into the extension of the term limits on in the office. This has also been dealt with for quite a number of time. I remember the president a few days back there. There was a claim out of the NADCO report that the president's limit should be increased, and the limit of other officers, office of the Prime Minister. So the senators, according to this newspaper, The Star, are pushing on to see that the senators also their term limit is extended. Right, so that is very, very nicely shown on that particular page, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, as we proceed to the next page, there's a page here whereby we are told that final send-off. These are still just on they're just on the death and the burial of the late general on these pages here. Ladies and gentlemen, we would wish that we get to know the program over here in the Vibrant Morning always is based on the newspaper's review. And of course, we've just seen on different areas, people have their different perspectives on matters that accrue within the country and the outside, particularly those that are political, those that are social, and the ones that are dealing with the economic side of lifestyle with the citizens within the country. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe that as from today, the state is dealing thoroughly, according to the statements that have been made by His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, based on the deaths that have been realized oftenly and for only prominent persons across the country. I do not want to speak a word that maybe can, for one reason or another, bring another perspective. But I want just to be clear on the same issue that the president has spoken about. The Azimio leader Raila Odinga, as the opposition leader, and others in the same category, are saying the probe for these accidents that mostly are done should be checked upon closely, and that investigation should be initiated with an immediate effect. You've seen that deaths are always there. You find that the Secretary General says, Musalia Mudavadi says that during the polls of 2022 at Bomas of Kenya, there was a message that was shown by Francis Ogola, the CDF officer. The general showed him a message trying to question why he was put forward to meet some members at the Bomas of Kenya during this time, particularly when the accident was realized. The same applied, and then later on it was realized that it was a setup. Today we are mourning the death after the burial that was just done yesterday. A number of people out there speaking out their point of view. In fact, each and every person have their right to speak. But some are bringing into the attention of the public on maybe what could have been done that was not done in prior. But if at all it will be that we are losing these prominent people, that's where my question is. Every time we're losing them, we lose them, we lose them. Who are these that are going to protect us in those posts? Who are going to represent the country outside in those particular posts? That's what I'm trying to imagine. Because once we've lost them, if at all it's about the set for these assassinations, then after all of them are gone, who is going to do it? I think you're going to see to that. Drop your point of verdict, subscribe. You can as well give your message on your thinking out there. In a short while, we'll get to a hold on the same, but before I do, there's an area I also wanted to see, just on the Daily People. There's an area here whereby we have been told that church celebrates fallen military chiefs philanthropy in the community. The churches church celebrates fallen military chiefs philanthropy in the community. So the Anglican Church of Kenya, ACK, consecrates St. Thomas Nduru Church that the late Chief of Defense General Francis Ogola built for the community in the village. Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit announced that they had visited the church, blessed it, and commissioned it in honor of the late General Ogola, who was a devout Christian in the military career and selfless service to the nation. In his own words, he said, "We salute Ogola and praise him for his devoted services to humanity and to the house of God. His love for God would not go unnoticed and would remain evident in the church for many years to come, said Ole Sapit. He made the revelations during the memorial service in honor of the late General Ogola at the Senator Kogelo Primary School. In front of the President William Ruto, his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, and a host of military officials, the church's representative Philip Okoth revealed that 90% of works at the church was supported by the military leader Ogola. He was mourned as a humble general, compassionate and kind man who was always keen in making his community better through infrastructural growth and human capacity building. So that is according to the church. So this is the area I wanted to touch. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, to also see that what can the church do? Apart from being that the country itself, based on the president's office and members of different or the stakeholders can just do investigation, and maybe even if they find the probe or not, then they don't care. What can the church do? We're finding the church is hand in hand. Now we're calling upon churches to pray and help at times in guidance to reduce these deaths that accrue, and particularly those that those deaths that just check and pick from the most prominent people within the country. Otherwise, on the same, this comes to make the last bit of the newspaper review on BTV Kenya, your home live TV. Let's meet tomorrow again for the same session of the conduct one-on-one. But as you are out there, I know you've been enjoying this program. You have been liking it so much, ladies and gentlemen. If at all, then I know you shall have it as well tomorrow. But the most important part that I wish that you do is that place your point of verdict. You are following these programs on YouTube. You are following these programs on Facebook page at BTV Kenya, your home live TV, Legrand. And then we see on what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the last bit of the session, of which we are going to see if we are coming to the enclosure. We are finishing the program at that point, and that this is the last bit of it. Goodbye and have a beautiful morning. I love you, I care about you, I adore you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and meet you tomorrow.
The Korean Nation, are you ready for this? Grab yourself together and prepare to vote your favorite artist on the Waito Music Awards, happening from 19th April 2024 from Vasing to May 31st. Your favorite artist will be on the categories contesting to be the best out of the rest. Grab your phone, smartphone, mlika mwizi, and let's